Can different generations truly coexist harmoniously, seamlessly integrating their diverse perspectives and experiences, or are clashes and friction inevitable? This question has been a topic of contemplation as the generation gap, fueled by distinct upbringings, values, and outlooks, continues to shape our interactions both within families and across society. Navigating this intricate landscape requires an understanding of the factors driving generational differences and a willingness to bridge the gap. In this exploration, we embark on a journey to unravel the potential for harmony amidst diversity and uncover strategies to navigate the complexities of the generation gap. Welcome to Life's Echoes, and if you have your own experiences of generation gap, drop your comment below, and if these videos interest you, please don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for new and fresh content. In a picturesque countryside cottage, the Thompson family had gathered for a rare reunion. 3 generations were under one roof: grandparents Margaret and Henry, parents Rachel and Michael, and teenagers Lily and Ethan. What was meant to be a harmonious family weekend, however, soon turned into a battleground of generational differences. Saturday morning saw the family discussing plans for the day. Margaret and Henry, both from the baby boomer generation, suggested taking a leisurely nature walk and visiting a nearby historical museum. For them, nature's tranquility and connecting with history held immense appeal. Rachel and Michael, representing Generation X, proposed an alternative plan that involved a mix of outdoor activities and modern amusements, like a visit to the local amusement park. Their aim was to cater to the interests of their tech-savvy teenagers, Lily and Ethan. The divide became apparent during the planning phase. Lily and Ethan, emblematic of Generation Z, were less enthusiastic about the idea of a museum. They wanted to explore their surroundings, but through the lens of their smartphones, capturing Instagram-worthy moments and engaging with the world digitally. As the day unfolded, tensions surfaced. During the nature walk, Margaret was taken aback by Lily's persistent phone use, while Lily found her grandparents' stories about the past unrelatable. The museum visit felt like a chore to Lily and Ethan, who struggled to engage with the exhibits. A generation gap or generational gap is a difference of opinions and outlooks between one generation and another. These differences may relate to beliefs, politics, language, work, demographics, and values. The differences between each generation can cause misunderstandings because everyone faces different experiences. Generational gaps can emerge in various aspects of life, including communication styles, work ethics, political opinions, fashion trends, music preferences, and even technological proficiency. These differences are usually a result of the distinct historical events, societal norms, and technological advancements that shape each generation's formative years. Generations are typically categorized based on the birth years of individuals and the historical events and cultural shifts that shaped their experiences during their formative years. It's important to note that the definitions and years for each generation can vary slightly depending on the source. Here are some of the commonly recognized generations. The greatest generation includes the veterans who fought in World War II. They were born from 1901 to 1927. The people of this generation are now 94 to 120 years old. The silent generation grew up during the Great Depression and World War II. They were born from 1928 to 1945. The people of these generation are now 76 to 93 years old. Baby boomers were born after World War II, during a period of economic prosperity and cultural change. They were born from 1946 to 1964. The people of these generation are now 57 to 75 years old. Generation X came of age during a time of economic uncertainty and technological transformation. They were the first to experience the rise of personal computers, MTV, and the transition to a digital world. They were born from 1965 to 1980. The people of this generation are now 41 to 56 years old. Millennials, also known as Generation Y, grew up during the rise of the internet, globalization, and rapid technological innovation. They are those born between 1981 and 1996. The millennials are now 25 to 40 years old. Generation Z, also known as the Zoomers, are born between 1997 and 2012. Generation Z is the first generation to have grown up entirely in the digital age. They are highly tech-savvy and have a different approach to communication and learning. The people of these generation are now 9 to 24 years old. Generation Alpha is the first to be born entirely in the 21st century. They are still very young, and their defining characteristics are still evolving. They are growing up in an era of advanced technology, automation, and increasing focus on environmental sustainability. They were born between 2013 and 2025, and now are 8 years old and below. The generation gap can have various effects on families and society, often leading to both positive and negative outcomes. These effects are influenced by differences in values, beliefs, communication styles, and cultural norms between different generations within the same family and society. Here are some ways in which the generation gap can impact families. Number 1. Communication challenges. Differences in communication styles and preferences can lead to misunderstandings and conflicts. Younger generations might prefer texting and online communication, while older generations might prefer face-to-face conversations. This can lead to misinterpretation and difficulty in effectively conveying thoughts and emotions. Number 2. Clash of values. Generational differences in values, beliefs, and social norms can cause disagreements within the family. This might involve varying opinions on topics like marriage, parenting, career choices, religion, and social issues. Number 3. Parenting styles. Generational differences can lead to disagreements in parenting approaches. Grandparents might have a different perspective on child rearing compared to their adult children, leading to conflicts over issues such as discipline, education, and screen time. Number 4. Lifestyle and career choices. Differences in career aspirations and lifestyle choices can be a source of tension. Younger generations might pursue non-traditional career paths or prioritize work-life balance, while older generations might place greater emphasis on stability and traditional career paths. Lastly, technological divide. Younger generations tend to be more comfortable with technology and digital communication, while older generations might struggle to adapt to new technologies. This can create a technological divide that affects the way family members interact and share experiences. So how can we navigate the intriguing challenges posed by the generation gap and mitigate its far-reaching impacts? Addressing the generation gap within families and society requires patience, open communication, and a willingness to understand and respect each other's perspectives. Fostering empathy and creating an environment where different viewpoints are valued can help families navigate the challenges posed by generational differences while maintaining strong bonds. Value the richness that generational diversity brings to families and society by embracing the opportunity to gain wisdom from older generations and fresh insights from younger ones, and be willing to adapt and compromise to accommodate different viewpoints. As famous American science fiction author Robert Heinlein quotes, "A generation which ignores history has no past and no future." A generation that disregards the wisdom and experiences of past generations may find itself repeating avoidable mistakes and missing out on valuable lessons that could help shape a more enlightened and prosperous future. And even though generational gaps are real and can lead to challenges in communication and understanding, they don't apply universally to every individual within a specific generation. People within a generation can still hold a wide range of views and behaviors. Additionally, societal changes and interactions between generations can minimize these gaps over time. These is life's echoes, and as always, thank you for watching.